Hi, guys. Welcome to my weekly Facebook Live show. I'm Jen Burson. I'm the founder of Generation PR and the creator of Generation Academy and the Profitable PR Pros community. And I'm so excited to have you join me again this week. I come on Facebook every single week, much to my puppy's dismay, because I think she wants me to take her for a walk. I just restarted my computer and I noticed that I lost all my notes. Let me log in and see if I can track them down. But welcome. Let me know who is here today. I'm so happy that you're able to join us for this chat. I know a lot of you come on because you want to learn new things, but also there's something valuable in confirming that you already know a lot of these things and that you are doing the right thing. You have the right approach to connecting with the media. So I hope today is one of those opportunities for you so that you can feel like you've got a grip on how to make connections, maybe learn a thing or two. Think there's just something super valuable to checking into the fundamentals and knowing that you've got the right approach, or just learning a bit of a new tip or strategy in order to help, refine and solidify your connections with your media contacts. Let's see how well Lola is going to let me be involved with you all today. Hello. Do you need a bone or something? Let me know who's here. I love to chat, say hi, all the good things. So give me one sec because I'm just trying to get access. Today is going to be all about building meaningful, really truly meaningful connections with your media contacts. We know that this is important. I know you want to go on a walk, but it's not going to happen, at least since I'm done chatting here. Can you handle it? She went like this. All right. It says Facebook user. I don't understand what the deal is with that, but maybe just let me know who's here. Sorry, by name. I don't, for some reason, it's, I think if you come through a certain type of post that we did around announcing the event versus coming in live, it shows, I don't know. Anyway, just let me know your name specifically. And Lola, please don't scratch me, please. I know, but please, this is not a sweater to be scratched. Come on, off, go. Can you handle? She's so cute. I don't. Can you even see her? I'm blocked. Yeah, she's just annoying me right now. I will take you, I promise. What she doesn't know is that the groomer's coming. She hates the groomer. She's gonna have to have her nails cut. And they have a mobile van, but you can hear her howling through the neighborhood because she's so mad. I might give her a CBD pet treat to get her to chill out. I don't know, something. Okay. So one of the things I always talk to you guys about is niching down, right? Give me a heart, thumbs up if you have received that message. Jen, loud and clear, niching down because you can form deeper connections with the contacts that will matter most to your clients and their industries, those gatekeepers. One of the most important things that you can do. I actually have a really cool note that I received that I want to share with you because it talks a lot about just in the summary of what has happened in this person's business in a very short period of time. The impact has been around niching. Where did it go? Essentially, one of our members who went through the lead to landed content was talking about how she took the course and this is, you guys, a nothing $47 course. It's just a total no-brainer. And she said she started, hi. Welcome. Okay, Nicola, I see you. She started it in October, end of October, decided to niche down. And then she like on the spot made that decision. Let me see if I can find the exact one. Okay. And she said, wanted to reach out and update you on a big milestone for me. I started your lead to Landon in October, immediately narrowed down my niche, and that very day started my agency. My favorite, the Hotel PR, working exclusively with hotel and travel clients. Very narrow niche, right? Today, so this was about a week ago, I signed my 5th client. One has come and gone with the contract wrapping up this week. And I'm proud to say that I've hit my first big goal. And I'm not going to say what it is because it's not my place, but it's a big one, of her annual income in less than 4 months. And today I even declined a client who really wanted to sign with me because they didn't fit my niche and it just didn't feel right. I'm loving working only on what truly lights me up. Thanks for the advice, Lead to Landed, as well as podcast. Look forward to more guidance. I look forward to supporting you more. But that's the key here, is that niching down really has so many benefits, including drawing in work that lights you up, being able to really tailor all of your results to attract your ideal clients, charging a higher retainer, on and on and on. But what today is about is building media relationships. And when you niche down, it's really time consuming, we know, to create these meaningful connections. So when you have a narrow niche, you don't have to try to get to know everybody. Hi, Daria. Every single person says Facebook user, which is super odd, but thank you for clarifying who it is. So this has that added benefit of creating meaningful connections with the people on the other side, the gatekeepers that are going to matter most to you as you build your business, as you work to secure results for your clients. Oh, hi, Chrissy. I had a feeling at least one of these anonymous Facebook users was you. So today I'm going to cover what you're going to learn, and that is the 5 powerful ways that you can deepen your existing media relationships and start new ones off really strong. Why personalization is so important when pitching in your niche and to those top editors, and then how to strengthen your media connections in real life and online. So how does that sound? I love this topic because we want you to do everything you can very simply and easily to get better results. It weighs really it aligns really well with the path to profitability 4 pillars, which are awesome, which are strategy, sales, service, and scale. And when you have those amazing results, you can leverage those in order to scale. You will also keep your clients in the door so that they continue to roll over their contract. Oh my God, you guys, I have something so crazy. Let me wait till I have a signed contract, but let's just say I'm probably very likely going to be working with a former client, and this will now be under the 3rd owner of this business that is decided to bring our agency back in to help them bring heart and soul back into the company, their quote, and to resurrect the brand to its glory days, which they said was the decade that we worked together. It's so crazy to me. So the company got bought again by private equity. That company found us and was like, let's go, let's do it. And they have 3 other brands, so 4 total, that they want us to bid on. So that's a game changer. This is why I always say end on a high note, part ways on a good terms. Anyway, sidebar on that. But when it comes to this stuff, I'll keep you posted too. I always share how things go, what happens in the contract negotiation. Thank you so much. We'll see, how it all shakes out. But obviously, when you work with a company that's allocating a budget to multiple brands, I've talked about this before. I love to do a bundled rate because there are economies of scale. A lot of the media contacts will overlap. The leadership team and the processes we put in place will all work similarly. So I do love to try to secure that work and give a bundled rate. And I hope you would consider that too. If you want to know more about that, just search because we have done a live on that specific topic. But when it comes to building stronger and deeper media connections, we'll talk about these 5 tips today. And then if you want even more, I would encourage you to join my upcoming webinar. I'm doing 2 live sessions. I have not done this in years. Oh, good. I will keep you guys posted. But if you want to join me, I'm doing 2 live ones, one on the 22nd this month, and that's next week, and one on the 24th. So you can choose whichever date you want. Let me just plop a little recap in here. The webinar is Crickets to Crushing It: How to Double Your Features for Clients Without Spinning Your Wheels. It's a masterclass that has tons of value. You will learn a lot there, but it's going to carry on this topic. Oh, good. You signed up for it. Awesome. We had so many people. I think we had a glitch in the mobile platform that was accepting invites, and it looked like it was closed or sold out if you were trying to enroll on mobile. And somebody so generously shared that with me so I could fix it. And overnight, we had like 100 people sign up. So I'm really excited that people are looking forward to learning this content. But today, we are going to talk about landing high impact press features by nurturing these media relationships. So when a journalist knows you, your agency, your credibility. Oh, good. Awesome. You guys are all signing up. I love it. And they know the kinds of clients that you work with and the caliber of your work, your credibility, all of that gets them to pay attention to your pitches, and they're less likely to just delete or scroll past it because they know who you are, what you're all about, what your clients are up to, and that your pitch is going to be relevant to them. And you can leverage these personal connections to score top tier placements, even if the editor moves. If they move between beats or they move to a different publication, the connection is with that journalist. So this has helped us tremendously because as they start to move around, you're still able to maintain those solid relationships you've built to benefit your clients, in their current role or any future roles that the media contact has. So here are the 5 ways that you can deepen your connections with your media contacts, foster truly meaningful relationships. And I would love to hear from you guys anything that you've done that has worked really well. Maybe we're talking about it, or maybe there's a new bit of advice that you can share here that others could benefit from too. But we want to talk about this because journalists, we have to keep in mind they're human, they're people, right? Like sometimes we feel like they're on this pedestal, like these great gatekeepers, and you don't want to upset the journalists. You want to bother them. You don't want to annoy them. And we know the relationship should be primarily personal or professional, but they should be a little personal too, because there's a human on the other side of that pitch, that other, side of that social media account, DM, the text you send if you have that kind of relationship. Don't hold them at arm's length in an effort to be super professional, because you're missing that connection that will help you jump to the top of their mind when it's appropriate. Your connection to them is mutually beneficial when you look at it that way, and you know that you're offering things that are relevant and timely and targeted and will help them do their job. That's a mutually beneficial relationship, and it should be filled with genuine respect for them and friendliness with one another, just like a camaraderie and like a positive vibe, right? So a strong relationship with a journalist really can make it or break your press coverage for a client, and having that deep personal connection will be the difference between landing top tier features and maybe getting your pitch deleted without a second glance. So relationships are a solid foundation that you can lean on, And when you get in that sales process, like I am now with that, new private equity firm that has seen our past work, but they still need to know that we're really dialed into their space. And another new business lead that has seen our existing work, but they still need to feel that the relationships we have will benefit them. When you have this kind of connection and like a deep understanding of what the industry is doing. Like with us, it's baby and kids on one side. We know the movers and shakers. We know who's pregnant. We know who plans to breastfeed. This is the level of, because it's so niche down. We don't have to know everyone. We just have to know the players in baby and kids and some lifestyle, but following them on social and seeing what's going on in their lives, whether they're pregnant, about to have a baby, nursing. We can send monitors, we can send breast pumps, and know that they're going to receive it at the time in their lives when they actually need it. They can test it, and that is beneficial. So having that confidence that you know what's up, you're dialed into your space, is huge when you're looking to promote your services. So that's another benefit of it. But the first tip I have for you is that personalization is everything. We've mentioned it a million times, but this is the number one tip for connecting with journalists and editors in your niche, because generic, impersonal pitches, those are immediately deleted. They're easy to reject. Sometimes if they're really generic and it's a very obvious spray and pray, you might get blocked. It's very easy for a journalist to just click block if they think a publicist is lazy and dialing it in. If you look like you're sending a pitch that is a mass pitch, even if that content is very relevant to them, they might reject it because they're going to feel that you have sent that to however many other dozen or 100 journalists, and now they're going to be looking at a pitch for a story angle that's going to be everywhere, and that doesn't benefit them. So you want to inject your personality into your pitches, connect with your media contacts on a deeper level right off the bat. This is probably something you know. I'm probably not telling you anything you've never heard, especially if you have been a part of our community for any length of time, but it's a reminder, and it is something very easy to do. It will allow you to rise to the top above lazy publicists. Honestly, I'm sorry to tell you, I get pitches. I also have members of our community who are on the media side as well, and they will send me lazy pitches. Thankfully, none of them have been in our program. Actually, that's not true. I've seen one or two that have come through. That they're just not doing what they know is the right way to go about it because it feels like extra work. But when you have personality that you're injecting into your pitches, you're connecting right off the bat with these contacts on a deeper level, you are going to rise to the top. So before you even pitch the journalist, you have to research them. And you have to look into their recent pieces, their articles. Maybe they've moved from one publication to another. See if there's anything that you can comment on in the pitch itself or even on social so that they see your name and they see you engaging. And then connect that to your own pitch so that they know this person knows what I'm up to. They've checked into my content. This pitch is just for me. Like maybe they've sent it to other people, but this is not like a mass pitch, spray and pray. It's relevant to me. They're acknowledging my other content. They know what I'm up to, so I'm going to pay attention. You're showing them you're plugged into the work that they're doing. You know their area of expertise, their voice. You respect their work. That goes a long way. I don't see those hearts. I don't see those thumbs up, guys. You know this, right? Right? We know this content. We know this is true. Let me know. Give me a heart, a thumbs up. This makes a huge difference. That's why it's number one, and that's why I stated it was my number one tip. Something is outside right now. My dog has been barking like crazy all morning, and I don't know why, because she never barks at nothing. And I've gone outside and I've looked. Yes, you guys know this. These are people in my program, so they know. This is just reminders, let's say, but I think it's very important to just get that friendly little nudge in the right direction. Like I said, you can check their social, see what they're up to. Go as far as like congratulating them on like a kid's recent graduation. Maybe you see that they traveled somewhere, ask how their vacation went. If they're working on a big personal project, they move, they are doing a renovation, whatever it is, congratulate them, acknowledge them. It matters, to show you respect, you care for them as a person, not just as a faceless, nameless, not nameless, but a faceless gatekeeper that's just, somebody you need to have them do a favor for you. That's not how you make a connection with a person. Who said that? It is new to me. That's a big one. I love that you're here and you're hearing it. We have a lot of programs, but I would recommend, and it sounds like you did sign up for the Crickets to Crushing It. That's a great place to start. This is a really just very simple, easy, and again, it's impossible if you're trying to do general PR and get to know everyone. It's impossible. Yeah, Nicola, you'll love the Crickets to Crushing It, and I would have you consider the Pitch Lab because it's a very, very affordable program and resource, and these kinds of things will become second nature to you and will change the results you get, the connections you make. Yeah, perfect. Woo-woo. I know you guys know now at this point, all I see is Facebook user, and I don't know why. But the second tip is communicate with them, but do not be overbearing. So you want to be on top of your game. You're very responsive. If they ask you to deliver, you do it immediately. So that means replying to interview questions on time, even ahead of schedule, sending out samples as soon as you get the request, providing tracking, all of those things, fulfilling other requests for assets and things that will get them going before their deadline. So they're not scrambling, waiting on you, going like, am I going to have to scrap this because this publicist is not getting back to me? I'm shocked when I hear that, but it does happen. Leaving an editor hanging makes it all too easy to just cut you from a feature. And they have a bunch of other pitches in their inbox that they can just plug right in. But you can over communicate. And there's definitely a line you don't want to cross. So give that media contact time that they need to receive the pitch, to review what you've given them, to maybe consider it. You follow up, you give them other things. They're not going to write the story tomorrow. Maybe they will, probably not. Don't follow up immediately and being like, where's the link? They're not fact checking. Sorry, they're not fact checking these days. I'm supposed to go like this. I forgot. Sorry, social media team. I know I'm supposed to have blank space up there. So you want to give them time and you don't want to be breathing down their neck, especially if the client's like, did they write it? Where is it? Da, da, da. You need to chill your client out, because the other thing is when clients start to demand that you manage your media relationships a certain way, the way they want, you're going to jeopardize those relationships. I had to part ways with a client who was asking us to call the shots. She even said to me, we call the shots. And I was like, you don't call the shots. I don't call the shots. You got to play by the rules. You have to play nice. And when a client is pushing you to follow up, check in, blah, 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 what do? Change this link, direct it to us, have this be anchor text for SEO value. No, you have to say no, because your contacts are going to be jeopardized. And these are relationships that are going to impact all of your other clients, because again, you've niched down. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Chrissy. No, we don't call the shots. Sometimes we do. I mean, not really, but it's nice for clients to also think that they do. You're like, So I think that's about managing expectations, which is one of those important places that we always start. But you can over communicate. Do not follow up multiple times during each stage of that process, because you're going to annoy and frustrate the media contact. They'll probably cut you or just ignore you. Maybe they won't even look at your pitches in the future. So trust them to do their job and step in only when they request it or it's been kind of a reasonable amount of time. and you're wanting to follow up to ensure they have everything they need, or maybe something may have gone out and maybe you missed it. But before you check in with them, do a search and see if what you're looking for has already been published, because they're not going to always take their time to get back to you and say, oh, here you go. Here's your, the link to the feature on a silver platter. You can do obviously a media alert on your client's name or a certain topic, client's competitors, see what's come out. Maybe the article came out and your client wasn't in it. You have to know about that too. Journalists won't always tell you, obviously. So do a search before you reach back out and make sure that you find it on your own or you don't see it so you can get back to them and be fully informed. Trust them to do their job and don't be overbearing. So that's 2. 3, engage with your media contacts on social. You know what I'm going to drop these little tips in here one at a time. So that's 1. Here's 2, communicate. Don't be overbearing. And then look how pretty my new little logo is. I love the color. It's so pretty. 3 is going to be engaging with your media contacts on social media. And this goes to researching them. Oh my gosh, Daria, that's amazing. Wow, happy birthday to your mom. That's awesome. I love that you let us know that. And longevity runs in your family. That's amazing. I'm just, wow. I hope that you're able to see her and connect with her. That's so awesome. So this is part of the research when you're looking them up. But while you're there, seeing them on social media, whatever their platform is, if it's TikTok. Your grandma. Oh, your grandmom. Okay. I was like, how old are you? That makes perfect sense. I'm so sorry. Your grandma. Yes. Oh, I love that you still have your grandma in your life. If I let you outside, you're going to want to come right back in. And they're doing plumbing work and it's loud. I can't let you out over there. I will when I'm off. Okay. Happy birthday to your grandma. Are you able to see her today, Daria? So while you're researching your contacts on social, hang out with them. Engage with them while you're there. So don't just leave it as a simple follow. You want to like their content. You want to share their posts. Leave comments when you have something valuable to add and you're striking a conversation. The simple kind of like awesome work or great piece, it's probably, or saying, love to speak with you about my client. That's not going to cut it. So you want to compliment their work, but go deeper into why you liked the piece or what resonated with you. And, don't use a shameless plug for your client. Just start a genuine conversation in the comments or in the DMs, whatever it is, whatever feels right to you. All right, let me try this. You guys might hear the plumbers across the street. Please hold. Here, go outside. There you go. Maybe it's like the thing she wants to investigate. So you want to just make conversation, have it be meaningful, something that if it feels forced to you, maybe pick another article of theirs or another post that you instantly feel that connection of like, yeah, I can have a conversation about this, or like, oh, this resonates with me. Let me connect with them about this, because that authenticity is going to come through as well. But one thing I will say is do not pitch the journalist on social media unless they have requested it. Sometimes in their bios, they will say, do not pitch me, don't pitch in DM, pitch me over email. Sometimes they'll say that. Sometimes they'll say, go ahead and send pitches, but the default should be not to pitch them on social media. We know that they are using social like Twitter and Instagram to amplify their stories, but probably not to collect new stories. So the only exception is if editors explicitly request pitches in a post, or they'll say it in a post or in their bio. And Chrissy is saying, yeah, I saw one recently say to DM her and it felt weird. Yeah, because it's not the default. But if they say that, go for it. Now you know that they've requested it and you have a place to connect with them where they're going to see it and you have their ear. So that's always a positive, but they should request it either in a bio or, like Christy said, like in a post. So look at social as a place for building connections so that you keep your pitches confined to email and go that route unless you're really struggling. And then in that case, sometimes I've found email details in their bio, says Nicola. Yeah. The other thing you can do is maybe DM and confirm their contact information, because then they'll see that you're probably going to be sending a pitch in the next day or so, and you've now confirmed that the contact is right, but don't send the pitch in the DM. The most I would do if they're not asking for pitches specifically over social is confirm their email and then pitch over email. Okay. So that's 3. Number 4, let's take that relationship to the next level. Take it offline. Okay. So most of our media contacts are going to be online. Our connections will be online. If we're usually, even me, I'm in LA, my contacts are online. But if you're not based out of a major city, that's probably always going to be the case for you. But if you have the opportunity to bring your relationship offline, take it. So you can meet with local journalists for coffee when they're available or attend events. Maybe something is going on at their office, or you bring lunch to them, especially if they're relevant to your niche. And if you're traveling to a big city, maybe like I know right now, one of the reasons that one of our members, Serena, is not on is I happen to know because I see her on social. She's in New York right now, and she's at an event, an influencer event. And so maybe while she's there, and especially at this event, there's going to be journalists, reach out and ask them to meet with you while you're in town, because then at least you have a limited time that you can offer to them, and you have a reason. Like, I'm going to be there. Can I take you out to coffee? Can I bring coffee to come up and meet with you? And you can also connect with out-of-town editors at big industry events. Like, I know a lot of people are going to South by, people go to CES in Vegas in January. These are opportunities to check with your media contacts if you're going, see if you're going to be there, and see if they're going to be there, and try to meet up while you're there. Maybe get their number, text them, and always like offering something, like offering transportation, giving them a voucher for Uber or Lyft to come and meet you, or to take them to the event. You're going to pay their transportation. And then along the way, you'll see them at the event, offer something like that. But your relationships will just naturally become deeper and more of a real authentic connection when you meet in person. There's this element of feeling someone's energy, that is hard to get through email. And if you can't be in the same city, ask for 15 minutes for a Zoom, just a Zoom catch up. Can I get on your calendar 15 minutes? You can schedule it for 15 so they know it's a limited, like, I want to hear what you're working on. Not that I want to pitch you. I want to hear what you're working on and see how I can help you. And then you can send them a gift card to Starbucks. You can send them a box of, you can send them a box of, like, I love, you guys know, I've mentioned before, I love the La Colombe iced coffee cans. They sell them at Costco, but you can order something on Amazon, free shipping, send it to them, put a little note. And just, it's a little something to get their attention, and you're asking for just a little amount of their time. And the positioning is not, I want to pitch you. It's, can I get some time on your calendar? Because I'd love to hear what you're working on, to see how I can support you, and see if I can offer any resources that might be of value to you. Any contacts, connections, resources that could be valuable to you. You see the difference? And then maybe while you're on the phone with them, if you happen to have a client that will help round out a pitch they have, or is just in your niche, you can say, oh, by the way, if you're working on anything that would be a fit for XYZ, these are the kinds of clients I have, and now they're keeping you in mind. You see how that goes? I just have to lippy myself. I don't think I put lip gloss on before I came on. Sometimes I feel like I look like washed out. So we're all gals here, right? A little lip. And this one, just so you guys know, I get asked, this is my favorite. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. It's their like, what is it called? Like glitter. I don't know. It's so pretty. This color. I bought it for my best friend. It's expensive. It's like, I don't know, 35 or 40, I don't know, so $38. But I bought one for my best friend, and she went out of town and lost it. And it like ruined her trip. I was like, how was your trip? She goes, I lost my Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. I'm so devastated. It's all I can think about. Walk of No Shame. Yeah, baby. And I have like, I don't know, probably 10 of them in various, I put it in my purse for last night. I went to an art gallery opening. It felt very fancy at Christie's in Beverly Hills. Apparently it's like this art, kind of LA's like art opening week, and all these people come in, and one of the moms at my son's school is like an incredible, very incredible, like world renowned artist. I had no idea. And we went to support her, and it was like amazing. It was really, really cool. But yes, I digress. Run, don't walk for the Walk of No Shame. Anyway, the other thing too about getting together is like you can make a memory with them, even if it's just coffee at a coffee shop, or you have like a deep conversation. Ask questions, right? Don't talk about yourself. Don't talk about your clients. People really like you when you ask them about themselves. You will make a connection when you show interest. Have it be genuine. Don't have it be fake or insincere, but cement those relationships with a memory that you can connect with them over for years to come. Like a little inside joke or something you laugh about, like bring it back up, because that's where relationships quickly gel. You know what I mean? It's not like a transactional situation. It's like you guys are connected on like a personal level because you have something you can refer back to or joke about. Maybe you bust out your lipstick and you're like, oh my God, Walk of No Shame. And then you're like messaging them and you're like, Valentine's Day, did somebody do the Walk of No Shame? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm being cheesy, but you get what I'm saying. It's that thing that you come back to time and time again, where you feel an actual connection to a person that's on the other side of maybe an eventual pitch that you will send. So that's 4, take your relationship offline. And if you can't be offline, ask for 15 minutes. One of the contacts on here said, that Nicola said, that's a really great opener. Offer value. Value, value, value. Offer value. How can I help you? What are you working on? And then maybe you make a connection to somebody that isn't even a client, and you're just helping them out, and you're helping a contact out or someone you know. That's building a real connection where you feel that you are genuinely interested in what they're up to and helping them make their job easier. And the 5th tip I have for you is be appreciative. Show your appreciation. So if this contact gave you and your client a media placement, make sure that they know you appreciate the opportunity. So this is the basic. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Darius saying, hi, Jen. I'm always a real human being when I pitch, and I pray that they and their family is doing well before the ask. Yep. And if you happen to make that connection and they tell you the name of their husband, their pet, their child, their cat, whatever, so-and-so has a birthday, we're taking a trip here, follow up on that. I have notes in my contacts, just notes. You can write notes in your Apple contacts or whatever, and be able to say, how was your anniversary trip with so-and-so? Or, I saw that your son Milo just turned 1. How was his party? Like, I looked on social. Did you post anything yet? Like, not that you're a stalker, but you're remembering, and that shows that you care, like Daria is saying. So the other thing here around appreciation is, if you want to get a gift or whatever, we'll talk about that in a second. But the most important thing, the way you help them the most and the way you can best show your appreciation is sharing that content. So remember to share their article with your audience, your client's audience. Leverage it. When you leverage it for the client, you are also driving eyeballs to that feature. That helps them so much because now they're seen by their publisher. If they're a freelancer or they're in-house, they're an editor on staff, you are showing that publication that writer can drive traffic, and that helps them. It helps them get more assignments. It helps them with job security. Maybe there is an affiliate link if you have products. That affiliate link generates more income because you're helping to drive traffic to it. And that income for the publication is going to help solidify that contact's job, which is better for you, right? You've made this great relationship, and now you know that they're going to get to stay because they're getting a lot of traffic and traction with their articles. So tag them so that they see you, and they see you sharing. Share it more than once. Share it on stories with a swipe up. Share it in your newsletter. Share it on your social platforms, Twitter. Tease out different facts about the article or different points and roll it out over Twitter on time over time on Twitter. Sorry, couldn't wrap my head around that. Derry saying, I always say thank you to the journalist when I interview their celebrity client. And I always say thank you when somebody interviews the Daria Fennell Group Media Group client. Yeah. Awesome. Where are you, Daria, interviewing their celebrity clients? I don't think I knew this about you, that you have another side where you are the media. See, this is really cool about our community. We have a lot of people here that have been on the other side of the media, those gatekeepers. They know what resonates. They know what gets attention. They share that with us. And they're also still on both sides, like Daria. And they know what's working now, what gets their attention, what moves the needle. They can use that in their own agency, and then they share it here with our community. So this is the place to be. If you want to know what's working in the media right now, this is where you got to hang out. So you can send like a personalized thank you email, a handwritten note to their office, but published in Vibe.com, Uptown Magazine, Washington Afro-American. Yeah, this is someone who gets how the media is working and can share with us, of course, like she always is, and leverage it to benefit her clients as well. So really great way to build your agency with that media insight that you have. If it's a large feature, like a business feature, client spotlight, you could send a gift like a small floral arrangement, maybe a curated gift basket, something that is special and personalized, not with their name per se, but like chosen for them. When I got a Forbes feature, like a really comprehensive, tip driven, like I was the expert sharing how entrepreneurs, brands, and experts could do their own PR. It had my name, it had links to my website, it had a couple big pictures of me. It was awesome. I chose a beautiful, like $300 or $400 blanket from one of my clients that I was able to purchase at a major discount. I asked her colors. I said, if you had your preference for your home between these two colors, and she picked the color, and I sent it to her, and she was like, well, that was a long time ago. She's saying, congratulations on Forbes. Long time ago, but it's still out there, which is very cool. She got the gift and was like, this was so unnecessary, but knew that we appreciated her and what she was able to do for us. And that feature still lives on. Maybe if you connected with your contact and they told you they love coffee, they love like Colombian brew, whatever, and you remember that, send that to them, as a treat. something that they totally love. It shows you're paying attention. They can't get enough of it. And keep up the gratitude after their article has been published. So awesome. Forbes in 2017. And it's like the gift that keeps on giving. Continue to share their, I know that was you. I know all the caps, Daria, you write in all caps and you always have the heart emojis. I always know that's you. So keep sharing that article, even past that first published date, comment on it, give, praise on their social media posts, show them that you appreciate them, you admire their work, regardless of your client's involvement. Keep sharing and connecting and making that personal connection, and they will see that it continues to be genuine. You care as a person. You're not BS. You care to make their job easier. You care to make them look good by leveraging their features over and over again on social to continue to drive consistent traffic to it, have your client continue to share it. That shows appreciation and it gets them seen to their publication. So those are my 5 tips. There's so many. We have so many. We'll share more inside crickets to crushing it. This is just a little sliver off the top. This is a career choice. These are career moves that you're making. These are the things that are very simple to do. Hi. Nicola is in Dubai, and she said some agencies send Ramadan gifts each year to the media. For instance, gift boxes with dates. I love dates. I use them in cooking all the time. Oh, you're so welcome, Daria. She said, Jen, this was great. This is just a little light sprinkling of the full rich Sunday that is media relations. I mean, this is what we love to teach. We want to help you go from crickets to crushing it. And I know so many people are fear mongering around, media is changing, media is dying, AI is going to take over our jobs. AI is a major, major development. It is the next disruptive technology, like Google was for search and all of that. So I'm not going to sit here and say AI will not have an impact on our industry. Hi, Ashley. It will, but this is the type of thing I'm telling you that AI doesn't do and cannot do for you. Maybe you can automate something around engagement, but it truly lacks that genuine human connection. I mean, it's literally artificial intelligence. We need human intelligence. We need you, your gifts, your personality, your ability to make these connections, see a through line between the writing they do, the connection you have with them, your area of expertise, your contacts, their editorial focus, and have a through line that you're able to help them continue to write exceptional work. They're freaked out about AI too, by the way. And Daria is saying human creativity will never be replaced. I sure hope not. I think AI and ChatGPT should be looked at as a tool. And there are ways to use it to help you, to save you time. It just goes into, look at that. Who said that? Said, just met with my company's founder again today to discuss more story ideas that AI can't write. There is a lot that it is not going to be able to do that we can do. Specific, nuanced stories. Tools, yes. Replacement, no. Exactly. So let's not freak out. I mean, when any new social platform comes out or any new tool or technology, everybody is like, the sky is falling. And I don't want to be, Ashley, good. I don't want to be chicken little. I want to be embracing, learning, growing. If you're going to use AI, you're going to use ChatGPT, use it to see what it can do. And you'll start to notice the more input you give it, the more specific asks, the better it'll spit out results. And that is still a human function. How you submit the query. What level of detail and specificity are you giving it so that your result that it spits out is the best thing it can be, and then taking that as a starting point and then working your magic on that. That's how I've been using it. I will ask it to write in a certain tone. I will ask it to clarify certain things. I will ask it, like, I was showing my son. This was a little scary. Maybe I shouldn't have, because he's very savvy. But I asked it to write about how desalinization through distillation can help turn ocean water into potable water from the perspective of a smart fifth grader. Okay. And it spit out, hey guys, it was crazy. It had the tone of a smart fifth grader sharing, like, isn't that cool? It was like really funny, but all the fundamentals were there, and it explained it in more simple terms than what he was even able to do, because he was still, when you know how to do something, you know how to explain something really well in simple terms, that shows mastery, right? Oh, who's here? Oh, hi. Hello. This is Callie. Come here. She's like the sweetest little girl. Hi. She's so sweet and soft and cuddly. She's like a little chinchilla. Hi. Oh, we kind of match. You want to hang out with me? So it's only like, it's like garbage in, garbage out, right? You have to give it details and clarity, and then it's going to give a good result. And then even then, you still have to come in and zhuzh it and make it human-like. And oh, thank you. She's really sweet. And there's a brother here too. I don't know where he is. I adopted siblings, and they're hilarious. They're super funny. Yeah, you have to tweak it. You have to make it your own voice, make it more than just like generic scratching the surface stuff. Even when you ask for levels of detail, it still feels a bit robotic, and maybe it'll get better, but you're like, we're saying on here, it is about generating ideas that AI cannot come up with. It's about adding levels of detail that AI can't. It's that human aspect. You cannot make deep connections using AI. You can't at this point. So don't fear it, embrace it, leverage it. But know that you still have job security, at least for now, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but for now, I'm like, you know what, AI, you still have to have someone operating it and then making it better. So gonna go practice my drums a little bit today because I have a light day. Working on a garage project, painting my garage and adding carpet to my stairs, and I'm doing the work myself because I love a project. I've got a painting going over there. I don't know, I got a lot in the works, and all my dog wants is a walk. Anybody have any questions for me? I'd love to fill you in on anything that will help you deepen your connections, relationships. Try the strategy. Yeah. Oh, I have my drum set over there. My neighbor let me borrow a drum kit that is probably, he said, from like the 60s and 70s. He makes guitars. Thanks, Chrissy. He makes guitars, and I just sort of asked him, where would I start? And he said, I have a drum kit in my storage. Do you want to borrow it? So I have about 3 months. And I just wanted to confirm that I like playing drums and my kids like it. So far, my younger son is playing. I really wanted my older son to play, but now that I'm doing it and my younger son is doing it, and we're pretty good, for starters, like I'm not like good at the drums, but for a super beginner, I really enjoy it. I have good, time, good rhythm and time. So my other son doesn't. It's harder for him. but the younger one does, and it was like automatic for him. Oh, a video of playing the drums. I posted one like the first week. I'll do it again. The problem is I haven't practiced a lot, but so that's why today. And I'm teaching myself, if you guys are interested in learning piano, drums, singing, I'm using Drumeo, Drumeo. It's really good. Online program, self-paced, all levels. There's so much content. It's really, really fun. And it's just little like 5-10 minute videos. And then I practice. So that's a great place to start. And they can teach you piano on there. I think it's called Museo. Museo is like the overall platform. It's super fun. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I was going to post again. If you guys came late or you're watching the replay and you missed it, let's cement these connections with your media contacts in the niche that are, going to move the needle on your business so that you can get your press coverage for your clients. And we'll talk more about this in Crickets to Crushing It. It's totally free. It's the first time I've taught it live in probably 3 years. We have 2 dates you can choose, next Wednesday and next Friday. My first PR role and success was for a music school in Denmark for kids. That's so awesome. That's super cool. What kind of success did you have? Like, where did you land them and what were they looking for? That's really cool. Trying to think of anything else. That's what I have for you. I hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I did nothing. My sons were really cute. They went to national TV. Awesome. That's fantastic. I'm sure they were thrilled. My sons picked up some flowers for me at the grocery store, and they were really excited. It was really cute. They came home from school. They were so excited to give it to me. Asked me where I was going to put them in the house. And now my 2 kittens, they don't eat the flowers. Don't worry, Jane. Jane is worried. I'm going to have my cats eating tulips, which are toxic. They don't care about flowers. My other cat did. So I couldn't really have flowers in the house. He would just eat the heads off the flowers. Oh, no. Oh, no. Recovering from the stomach flu. Ugh. Boys were sick again. Ugh. That's rough. I'm so sorry. I hope you are on the upswing. I feel like you have not been able to kick this from your house. It's just like a constant like revolving door of who's sick. I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you guys. And then my husband brought home dinner from this delicious restaurant in the neighborhood so that I didn't have to cook, which was great. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, that's it. Just got my projects going, and we have a 3-day weekend coming up. All of us do. That's all I have for you guys. So, Ashley, I hope, when the kids are in daycare, it's just a complete like petri dish of never-ending germs and things that come. Yeah. My husband's awesome. So, Ashley, I'm so glad you guys are on the mend. And Daria, thank you so much for being here. Chrissy, Nicola, thank you so much. And sign up for Crickets to Crushing It. And please share that link with anybody that you know that is in the PR world or looking to do their own PR. We promise to deliver value. That's what we do, you guys. So I'd love to have more people sign up so that we can have a great, conversation at the end, answer lots of questions. And thank you all so much for being here. I am so grateful for all of you. And I will see you next week, either Wednesday on my webinar, Thursday on my Facebook Live right here, or Friday on my other webinar. Guys, have a great rest of your week. Mwah! I love you, and I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for being part of this community. I'll see you soon.